Hi everybody. Today we are going to learn some basics about charts. Here is the assets data of a company. We are going to use this to make a pie chart firstly. So let's select all the data here, the assets data, and let's click insert and choose pie. And we are going to choose this first one, and here's our chart. Let's first move this chart to another blank sheet. Let's move this to sheet 2. Here we are selecting sheet 2 and clicking OK. And here's our chart in sheet 2. Let's move this to the corner by just dragging it. And again, let's make it bigger, like dragging it from here. And here's our chart. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to change the styles from here. Let's choose this one here. And here we can see that our chart's corners are more rounded. Another thing we can do that we can play with layouts. Let's choose this one with the percentages on it. And here we go, we have now percentages and our chart title as well. Now let's modify this title and let's make it allocation of assets. We are just typing it here and hitting enter. And here's our new title. And the next thing we are going to do is at layouts tab, we are going to modify our legend. Let's see what we can do from more legend options. Let's first put our legend to the left, like this, and let's put a border on it too. Let's make it solid line with a let's choose blue color here. And now we are closing this, and here's our border. The next thing we are going to do is about our data here, actual percentage values. To do this, let's go to the data labels here and let's click this one, and again let's choose more data label options. And firstly, we are going to put these percentages outside of the circle by just clicking here. And now to make it more precise, let's add 2 decimal places. It automatically places it when you click percentage here, and let's close. And here you can see our percentage values outside the chart itself. And we can also play with the size of the title, and the space left is being used by the chart itself. We can make it smaller to make our chart seem bigger. And here's all for pie chart. Let's turn back to sheet 1. Now let's select the data for suppliers, and we're gonna use it to make a column chart. Let's click insert here. This time we are choosing the column, and let's make this the clustered column from here, the first one. And again, let's move this to a blank sheet. Sheet 3 is blank right now. Let's click OK. And the same thing, we are dragging it to the corner and making it bigger. Now the thing we see is that we have only one series here, which is really unnecessary. Let's get rid of this by clicking layout table, and we are gonna do this from legend and just click none, and it's gone. So the next thing we are going to do is about our vertical axis, the percentages you see here. Let's click axis and primary vertical axis from here, and let's click more options, and let's first make it the maximum value 20 rather than 18. Let's just type it here. Yep, 20%. And we can also change the intervals from the major unit here. Let's make this 5% to make it more clear. And let's get rid of these decimal places as well. We don't need them right now. So here are new percentages. And now let's edit our categories here. Let's make them smaller so that we can have horizontal categories here rather than the other ones. And now the thing we are going to do is about our data actually, which will let us edit the columns itself. So we are selecting format selection here, And let's start with narrowing the gap between columns. Let's make it 70, a little bit more. Yep, and here you can see at the left our columns are wider. And let's modify the filling as well. Let's put a pattern here, and just use this one for example. Let's make this blue as well, like our pie chart. And here's our new pattern. The one thing we are missing is the title right now. Let's put it above, and let's make the title supplier percentages. Again, we are just typing it here, hitting enter, and here's our columns chart with everything on it. This is some basic information about pie and column charts. Thank you for watching.